Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. Guy Hasson here, writer of the Squashbuckler Diaries and Lost in Dreams. And we are now at episode 18 of the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast. Last time, we were following Joy Shelley, the kid. Now she's a kid who lives in her father's dream. And they live on a pirate ship and have adventures because that's what he dreams about. And we saw what she eats for breakfast. And it didn't seem too healthy, but here's the thing, building up on what we did last time. This is her father's dream. And sometimes when you dream, something happened in your life and you have to dream one type of dream. Sometimes you're obsessed with something. Sometimes you're in a certain mood and you just can't get out of it. So let's get started and see what happens. Episode 18, The Bad Mood Morning and the Pizza. Joy's age 3, told by the Red Dragon. One morning, Dragonfather arrived with no patience for anything. He wanted to go into battle immediately. He woke up Dragon Little, now 3 years old, too loudly, too suddenly, and she was in a bad mood immediately. She refused to get off the bed. Come on, Joy, come on, get out of bed. The witches are going to take over the forest. Dragon Little sighed and turned around in bed. After 3 minutes of begging, Dragonfather started threatening. When that didn't work, he picked her up off the bed. She screamed and cried. You can't cry when we're off to fight witches. Come on, Joy, stop. We have to get the witches before they kill the princess. But Dragon Little cried and cried. Dragonfather moved on to trying to get her to brush her teeth. Brush your teeth. No! You have to brush your teeth. No, don't wanna. Dragonfather was losing his patience. Please stop crying. If you don't brush your teeth, how can you fight witches? Don't want to fight witches. I want to sleep. But if I put you to bed now, you won't fall asleep. You're already awake. This went on for a few minutes as Dragon Little refused to do anything he wanted. He eventually gave up on brushing her teeth. He summoned pizza and carrot juice, the usual breakfast. See yesterday's podcast. Dragon Little, no longer crying, took the pizza, took a tiny bite, and just sat there, wiping away the tears. Dragonfather stared at her. Are you going to eat it? I'm eating. Dragonfather's patience had completely disappeared by now. He was shouting loudly. He needed to dream about fighting witches, and she was not letting him do it. No, put it in your mouth to eat it. Dragon Little just stared at him and did not eat the pizza. Okay, I'm going without you. Stay here and I'll come back when you're finished. He took his sword from his sheath and was ready to leap off Bonny's Revenge to the shore where it was parked. Bonny Revenge, by the way, is their pirate ship. No, I want to fight witches. Then come on, eat and let's go. She took another nibble from the pizza and sighed slowly. Joy, eat the pizza. She nibbled it again. He shook his head. Okay, I'm going. I want to come. Okay, then eat the pizza on the way. I want to eat here. Dragonfather screamed. It was a scream I'd never heard from him before. He looked at the beach and the forest beyond it. He looked at Dragon Little. Then he stormed into the stairs that led to the infinite prison. Let me know when you're goddamn done, he said, and disappeared into the corridor. It was a bad morning all around, and Joy did not finish the pizza that morning. As told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags Joy, Justin, bad mood, breakfast, the infinite corridor, food. So that was fun. That was not much fun, but Joy is very headstrong, which will help her and make her the hero she is going to be, but she is sometimes I think Justin most of the time can't figure out how to deal with it, how to deal with her headstrongicity. Never mind. And he was in a bad mood. And that's how he started the dream. And even though he couldn't fight, he had to be a father. So I don't know if you've had stuff like that with kids. This is based on, me having 3 kids. And this is kind of our journal together, where Joy grows up and becomes a teenager, then an adult, and a heroine, and perhaps, who knows, an old woman. A middle-aged woman, an old woman, who knows? We are going to see, this is my family album. It's not just a story for you. When I read this to my girls, they really enjoy figuring out who is responsible for what. Oh, this is like me, this is like her, stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this little break in the wall of what makes up Joy the adult. Tomorrow we're going to have another episode of something else, another break in Joy's wall and what makes her up and what makes a heroine before she's a heroine. And that's it. I will see you tomorrow. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. If you want to know more about the Squashbuckler Diaries, check out the website, GuyHasson.com, which is GUYHASSON.com. The theme music is called Brash Gentleman and is by Thomas Herudek. I will talk to you again tomorrow in the dream. Ahoo! Okay, sorry about that. He looked at the beach and the forest. He looked at the beach and the forest behind. Wow.